What if you could slow down aging without expensive treatments or radical surgeries? Dr. David Sinclair, a Harvard geneticist and one of the world's leading aging researchers, believes aging is optional, and every day he follows a personal anti-aging protocol built on cutting-edge science. Some of it still controversial, but here is the twist. Much of what he does is simple and free. In this video, we break down 5 daily habits from Sinclair's real-life routine that could help you turn back your biological clock. Not theories, not hype, just science, action, and results. Before we get into the habits, it's important to understand why Sinclair does this. Unlike most scientists, he doesn't just study aging, he is trying to beat it. Sinclair's mission started when he watched his mother suffer from cancer, and later his own health began slipping in his 40s. Brain fog, fatigue, and creeping weight. That's when he turned his research inward and began experimenting on himself. His philosophy is simple. Aging is a disease and diseases can be treated. Everything you will hear next is built on this idea. Habit first. Time-restricted eating. The first daily weapon in Sinclair's anti-aging arsenal? Time-restricted eating. Sinclair eats only within 6 to 8 hours window and often skips breakfast entirely. Here is why it matters. When you fast, your body stops burning glucose and starts flipping on longevity pathways, AMPK, Sirtuins, and autophagy. Fasting gives your cells time to repair DNA damage, clean up toxins, and even kill off senescent zombie cells. It's not about starving, it's about giving your body time to reset. And you can start with a 12-hour fast, then build up gradually. Habit second. Daily cold stress. Sinclair uses mild stress to make his body stronger, and one of the easiest ways? Cold exposure. Whether it's a cold shower, an early morning splash of icy water, or a winter walk, he deliberately adds discomfort. Why? Cold exposure triggers mitochondrial renewal, boosts dopamine, and increases brown fat, which burns energy and supports metabolism. This isn't a wellness trend, it's hormesis, the science of using small stress to trigger long-term strength. Habit 3. Supplements. Resveratrol plus NMN. Now we enter controversial territory. Every morning, Sinclair takes resveratrol, a compound found in red wine, and NMN, a precursor to NAD+. NAD+ is like a cellular fuel. It powers DNA repair and energy production. But as we age, NAD+ levels crash. Sinclair believes NMN helps restore those levels. He mixes resveratrol with yogurt since it's fat soluble and takes NMN alongside it. The science here is promising but still evolving. Critics say it's too early, but Sinclair's results? He claims his biological age is younger than his actual age, and he is more energetic now than in his 30s. A little disclaimer before we move ahead. These supplements are not FDA approved for anti-aging. Consult your doctor before trying them. Habit 4th. Light exposure discipline. Most people think aging is all about food and exercise. Sinclair disagrees. He says light is a drug. Every morning, he gets 10 to 15 minutes of sunlight exposure to anchor his circadian rhythm. At night, he avoids screens or wears blue light blockers to protect melatonin production. He is also interested in red infrared light therapy, especially on the face, muscles, and joints. Studies show red light may increase ATP production, improve skin, and even support muscle recovery. This habit takes zero effort, just awareness, but the effects compound fast. Habit 5. Short, intense movement. The final daily habit? Short bursts of intense exercise. Sinclair doesn't spend hours in the gym. Instead, he prioritizes muscle stress over duration. Quick sprints, stair runs, weighted squats. Why? Because brief, intense workouts activate AMPK and PGC1 alpha, which are two key longevity regulators. They also trigger myokines proteins, that reduce inflammation and improve insulin sensitivity. Think of it as sending a signal to your genes. This body is still needed. Keep it young. To summarize, here is the bigger picture. None of these habits are extreme. They don't cost a fortune, but together they form a daily rhythm that nudges the body toward repair, not decay. David Sinclair isn't trying to live forever. He's trying to stay youthful as long as possible, mentally sharp, physically strong, and disease free. And for many of us, that's the real goal. So, which of these habits are you already doing? Or which one are you going to try first this week? Tell us in the comments, because the best longevity routines aren't built overnight, they are built together. If you found value in this video, hit like, share it with someone curious about aging, and subscribe for more evidence-based, actionable longevity tips. We publish them every week. So one last quick thing before we say goodbye. David Sinclair's story teaches us that longevity isn't about chasing immortality. It's about being fully alive, sharper, stronger, and more intentional for every single day we are given. But what if the secret to that clarity and drive didn't begin in our 30s, 40s, or 50s, but in our teens? What if one tiny habit done at age 14 could rewire your brain to be sharper for life? That's exactly what happened with neuroscientist Andrew Huberman, and the habit he started as a teenager. It's something most people overlook, yet it holds the key to mental resilience even decades later. If you want to stack the brain deck in your favor, no matter your age, click on the video displayed on the screen and don't miss that story. I will meet you there. See ya.